Squad, Joe, listen to this pod show. Worldwide, bro, you know how the vibe go. Facts and law, we give it to you real and raw. Facts and law, yeah, we give it to you real and raw. Real and raw, real and raw, real and raw.
Here is my partner, man, SD. But y'all might know him online as the whole phase expert. Now, hold on. That's a little jarring once you hear it, right? When you hear the whole phase expert. But I'm going to let him explain to you why he considers himself the whole phase expert. SD, what you got, bro?
All right, so I chose the name because it's catchy. When people hear it, they be like, man, the whole phase expert, why you choose that name? Well, you know, in my younger years, I was out here in the streets, right? And I have a little sister, she's 38 maybe, I think like 38, right? And she was trying to date. And the guy she would bring by the house, you know, to see me and my father at that time, I'm like, he a hoe. You can't see this? This dude a hoe. Just by how they carried themselves. They carried themselves like a lot of me and my friends did. And then when she brought her husband around, her husband now, I said, this the dude. He was just different from the other men. He didn't behave like them. He didn't talk like them, none of that. And so they got married. They've been married 10 years now. And she said, hey, you need to tell somebody about this because a lot of women don't know how men are during their whole phase. A lot of women just don't have to study men to get time and attention and sex from men. So that's my lane that I started in as the whole phase expert, like telling women, trying to inform them about how men are during that phase, because really that's most of the men that women gonna date. They gonna be whole phase men.
Yeah. So with that being said, you've built a very large platform off of that. I know you go live often. What some of the things that you discuss on your panel? On your platform.
I discuss women bypassing certain signs that they see, because the facts are that women are most attracted to men that are typically going to be hoes, because men can't be hoes and get a lot of women without having a lot of the characteristics that women love. They can't get a lot of women if they don't have swag, personality, charisma, maybe money, height, looks, whatever the case. They can't do it without that. And so because of that, a lot of women overlook red flags or different things in them because they have a lot of characteristics that they like. So I talk to the women about recognizing those, recognizing what they're doing wrong, and also how to get out of their own way when they actually meet a quality husband material man.
Dig. So listen, I know we hear a lot of the agreements in the audience, but is that something, do you see a lot of agreements in the topics that you discuss as you go on?
Sometimes.
Okay.
It's a little tough because you have to get through women's feelings. You got to get past women's feelings in order to kind of get them to understand certain things. And once I do that, it's hard to refute some of the points that I make with different things. But that's the toughest part, because a lot of women don't like to be corrected like that, especially by a man, because women deal with so many whole phase men as they're dating and growing up. Whole phase men don't tell women what they do wrong a lot of times because they don't want to mess up the sex. So he don't care if you got a bad attitude, if your thinking is messed up, if you talk too much, if you disagreeable and all that stuff. He don't care. So he ain't gonna tell you nothing. He just want to suck your titties. That's just what it is. He do, and he's not gonna want to mess that up. But see, when you get with a quality dude, the quality dude is going to tell you certain things that's wrong with you because he's trying to make you a better woman for him. And a lot of women mess up with the quality dude because they can't take the correction from a man because they never heard it in the process of dating.
Hey. So I see we got some hands up in the audience. You know, I wasn't really going to the questions yet, but if that's what we're gonna do, then Teray, go ahead and answer some of those, field some of those questions.
My only question is, how do you How do you determine a woman that is not on anything with you versus a woman that is trying to make something happen with you?
Explain not on anything
Like,
with you.
how do you know that a woman is just trying to have sex with you in her whole phase?
Hold on.
Or how do you know that a woman is trying to make something with you and actually have a life with you? Like, how do you decipher the woman that you want to pursue and the woman that you just want to fuck?
Okay, so we gonna get into something else called marriage or mattress.
Or mattress, yeah.
That's another page that I created called marriage or mattress, because men typically put women into categories.
Two of them.
We put women into a mattress category or a potential marriage category. Okay, I'm gonna get on it. All right, it's just like a whole phase man. When a woman is a whole phase woman or out here in the streets, there are signs that she's gonna give, just like the whole phase man. Whole phase men are typically more flashy. They want to rush certain things, and they love bomb women when they don't even really know her. They tell you wifey material. He known you for a week. He offered to take you on a trip, and he known you for 2 weeks. He want to take you to Jamaica. He ain't taking you to Jamaica because he think you a wife. Then he trying to get to the draws quicker. So men look for certain things in women, and one of the things men do is they go to your social media page. They look at how you dress. They look at how you talk. They look at how you think when you post certain things on social media, because how you present yourself tells us men how to treat you. So if you presenting yourself like a hoe, men gonna treat you like a hoe. We don't go into the strip club and be trying to marry chicks in the strip club 9 times out of 10. Wow. They go to the strip club and treat women a certain way in the strip club because that's where they're at. And it's the same thing on social media. If you present yourself like a hoe, most men ain't gonna treat you like a wife.
It's absolutely true.
Dressing like a hoe?
Dressing like a hoe.
Listen,
you could keep cooking.
As a grown woman, you know what dressing like a hoe is.
Okay.
You can't tell me that you don't.
I'm not.
Because if you go outside with a sheer shirt and your titties showing,
and I can see your nipples,
men are gonna look at you and think, what's different?
But that's a hoe.
Dressing like a hoe. We talking about dressing like a hoe, and that's how men are going to treat you, regardless if you think it's. Hold on,
y'all. I know you like what you hear, but let's keep it down.
Regardless if you think it's right or wrong, it don't matter to men. It's just like a police. If you saw somebody walking down the street with a badge and a gun, you're gonna assume he's a police officer. If you saw somebody walking down the street in scrubs and a stethoscope around their neck, you're gonna assume they work in a hospital somewhere. Mm-hmm. So when a man see a woman that's got her titties out, booty out, whatever, the camel toe showing on social media, he's gonna assume you a hoe because you got on a hoe's uniform. It is what it is. So that's how men are typically gonna treat you. You might not be a hoe. Yeah.
Okay.
It plays a major part.
Hold on. Let's keep the respect up. Let's go. I need y'all quiet.
I know she had a question. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a question. So first, I will say I agree with you.
Okay.
As far as how you hold yourself, how you dress, whatever. But some women dress the way that they want to dress, and it does not mean that they're a hoe.
That's
first. Now, my second question to you is...
Let me address
that. Was a statement, not a question, Diddy.
Real fast. And this is what I want to tell you and other women. We don't care. Mm-hmm. Men don't care whatever you feel or how you think. That's just how men are going to be. You might not be a hoe, but if you dress like one, men are going to treat you like one. Most men are not going to treat you like a wife, especially quality husband material men. They gonna walk away from you. And you can go ahead and keep doing what you're doing, but you're gonna attract more whole-faced men dressing like a hoe. So it is what it is. What's your second?
Definitely agree with that. Now, my real question, kind of hold on to for real, is the fact that he always says that a woman should know this man when she meets him. You see red flags, blah, 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 right? Now, you say a man in his whole phase, he just gonna be out here. Now, you have also admitted that a man will perceive himself to be the person that he is for the woman that he is trying to attract, right?
course.
So now, how is a woman supposed to take accountability for knowing who this man is faking or appearing to be when you meet him versus just knowing like he in his whole phase? I feel like I'm getting off track. But
No, you good. I got what you're saying. Again.
So like, why don't you ever have to, like, if you in your whole phase, now I get no man's gonna be like, yeah, I don't want nothing with you, I just want to have sex with you. Some of them will do that, but most men are not. So how are you wanting a woman to take accountability for knowing who this man perceives himself to be versus his true self?
Well, I think that a lot of dudes.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let them answer. Quiet. Let them answer.
Nowadays, women's biggest complaint is men don't want to be in relationships. So men are saying, hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, men are telling these women, I don't want anything right now. I don't want a relationship. I don't want to get married. But guess what he wants? He wants sex. Y'all know that at 35. I don't know how old you are. I'm just generally speaking, okay? So don't get mad. Women know that at 30, 35 years old that all men that approach you want sex. So he don't have to tell you he wants sex. You know he wants it. So when he tells you something that he don't want, which is a relationship, and you know you do, let me finish. It's on you to walk away because that. Sweetheart, listen. Listen.
Diddy, you gotta let him
what
talk.
I'm saying. He's being honest with you. He's hold on.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let him answer. Hey, let him continue to answer, y'all.
He is being honest enough to tell you that he don't want a relationship, or he don't.
Diddy, let him talk. This ain't a conversation. It's a show.
So the men. I think what you're trying to say is the men that don't say that. Okay. A lot of men do pretend, deceive, or lie to women in order to get to them. I call those men F-boys when they do that. All right. So typically with men like that, they give off signs as well. Again, I talked about them a little earlier. Trying to rush, love bombing you, and things like that. They do those things because they know that women love to hear what they want to hear. And as a grown woman, this is something that most women have dealt with since they were 18 years old and started dating. You should be able to see and tell these things early on in a man because it's hard for people to keep up a facade for 6 months, 3 months. It's tough for a whole phase man to keep that up. And then a whole phase man also has to entertain his other women if he a hoe. He gonna disappear on the weekends. He ain't gonna be able to talk to you after 7. It's gonna be something there. It's gonna be something there that a lot of women be like, well, he said he could spend the night at his baby mama house for the kid. A lot of women lie to themselves. The men ain't even gotta do it.
Facts.
Because they so desperate for a relationship. Because he's sexy, he got muscles or he got a beard. The men ain't even gotta lie because a lot of y'all lie to yourselves to deal with it.
Hold on. Y'all don't have no mics. We just hear clutter. Hold on. Wait. Let me get a mic to you so we can hear somebody because all I hear is a lot of yapping. All right, hey, let's go, Cam. Try that.
Testing. All right, look here. I'm not finna talk over y'all. Y'all gonna listen to what I gotta say. I've been trying to talk since the last joint. So I'm gonna need everybody to focus and pay attention. All right, turn your temperature down. It's too high. This is what we gonna do. A whole phase is necessary in this adult life, in this life of ours that we live out here. Y'all been saying season, y'all been saying whole phase, all that shit go hand in hand. Now my name is Cam with a K. I was raised in a daycare. I came up decent, you know. I got 3 kids. My kids live with me, all of them. I got papers on the first one. Shorty paid child support. Yeah, like I do what I do. But guess what? I got 3 baby mamas. I got 3 of them. I'm talking about from the 80s to the 90s.
Don't applaud that.
So all that, rah, that shit don't mean nothing. This is what it is in life. Women and men are going to be attracted to each other. That's natural. Y'all going to do that. Now, when you are here with yourself, that's great. Be great. That way you can do everything we've been talking about. You here with yourself. That means you ain't finna let nobody disturb your peace. A lot of people ain't right there. Folks ain't right there, but guess what gets you right there in a quicker time? A whole phase, because you done dealt with so much. You've done dealt with so much that you reach a different level. Now, it'll behoove you to understand that you in a whole phase. So, this is the definition of a whole phase. A whole phase is the most bodies that you caught in the least amount of time. In the least amount of time, that's your whole phase. That way you done got so much experience in the least amount of time that when you step outside of this shit, you better know who you fucking with. You better know who you laying down with. You better know who you going outside with. It's okay to like somebody. It's okay to say hi to somebody. It's okay to say bye to somebody. Now the journey in between is up to you. It's up to you. You can get yourself hurt. You can be happy. You can be happy and then you can be hurt. But guess what? It's okay.
All right. I love it. I love it. Hey, listen. We're gonna kick it to Lady Di in a second. But here's my thing, right? You have to understand what whole phase men sound like. Bro, cuz. Listen. I spoke like a true baby daddy. I'm talking about in a scenario where we're looking for men that are ready to build families and do the right thing. Now, Lady Di, I'm listening.
That one don't work?
Is it not on? She coming over there.
Okay, just to respond to him, I just want to add a disclaimer to the whole, Hey, I'm Dad Simone. Just to make a disclaimer to his whole phase, if you want it to be that successful, make sure you taking accountability for all the stuff that's happening to you during that phase. Don't put it off on the hoes that you're deciding to date. That's the only way you can actually make that successful. But speaking to you, because I have this problem, and I was dating this guy, 5 years younger than me. Met him in his whole phase. I was very fully aware of that. And he healed spiritually, mentally, went to school, graduated. I helped a lot with that. We worked with each other. And it got to the point where when he started to do the things to show me that he's coming out of that phase, I was not able to appreciate them because I don't know if he's transitioning or not. So my question to you is it possible for you to meet a man in his whole phase? And if you do the things that you're supposed to do as a woman, you see that he's growing, is it a possibility he can grow out of that phase with you, or would he always, and if it is possible, how do you know he's changing and coming out of that phase?
Well, I want to tell all the women this. Your WAP ain't wet enough. Your head ain't sloppy enough. And your submission ain't submissive enough.
That's not what changes.
For a man that ain't ready to stop being a hoe.
That's not what changes.
It's up to him.
Yep.
That's up to him to stop. And he's going to stop when he's ready. The only thing you're going to get through that is heartbreak. That's really all you're going to get out of that.
In other words, what he just said, hold on, wait, listen. When he was ready, it's not.
But because I haven't seen how a real man take care of the household, I don't know what it is that a man should be prioritizing. Like, for instance, recently, I haven't had sex with him since last year, but he's been sending me money every check, and something like, most of the time I'm sending a day, and that's not the only thing. Let me tell you, he checks up on my daughter, he's asking, do I need help with the things that I'm volunteering for, because I'm choosing not to speak to him. He's honest about the women he's dating. He's honest about the women, like,
Slow down.
But my question is, how do you know this person is wrong? Because this is one thing I hate. When I hear how guys talk, they say she don't want
You gotta slow. They can't hear you. Yeah.
So when I hear guys talk and things of that nature, they say,
Hold on. Is it on? It's not on.
But now, remember I told you he was 25, he's 28 now. I can see the maturity in him, but I don't know if I put up with so much that because I did set boundaries, he might try to continue to, you know what I'm saying, play with me now that he's mature.
Yeah, that's a tough one for women.
Kind of cover what she said because they couldn't hear her.
When a woman sticks around with a dude that's keep cheating and keep doing everything, it chips away at the respect he has for the woman.
That means she's
I mean, we kind of seeing that play out in real time, right? With the two rappers, we see that kind of playing out in real time. It's less incentive for a man to change if you keep putting up with him cheating. It's less incentive. You know what I mean? He kind of takes you for granted. She ain't gonna never go nowhere, whatever the case. And now you're kind of showing him by not replying or not talking to him that, yeah, I will move around. And him being young, I'm not even gonna lie to you, sweetheart. For most women that's, you know, in their 30s or whatever that wants to date serious, I tell them to start at 35 for a man, at least 35. Because the younger a man is, the more immature he's gonna be, the more uncontrolled his hormones is gonna be. And that's gonna be tough for a dude that's got money, that's got status, and got a lot of things that women love. It's gonna be tough to say no to women coming at you. Trust me, most men fail at it, especially when they're young. As they get older, you tend to, and you gain more things to lose by dealing with so many women. Then you start to be like, you know what? It ain't gonna be worth this. Getting my house busted up or my car's busted up or getting a clap from this chick over here. It ain't even worth me doing all this, so I'm going to chill out. So it typically happens as a man gets older and more mature and go through it. And also when he goes through the whole phase and he's kind of out of it and done with it, he gains more dick discipline by having the whole phase. He can turn down women more as he gets out of that because he's been there and done that already. So it don't impress him when a woman is trying to come at him sexually like that. Yeah, like you gonna see it in how he moves and how he deals with you. It just ain't gonna be taught. Yeah.
Hold on, but I will say this. Yeah. You cannot continue to take money from this man. Hold on, wait. I get it. Listen. You can't continue to allow him to send you money. I know you be sending it back sometimes, and that's what I'm saying. But my thing is, that's a way for him to make sure he got you in pocket.
Take the money.
He knows that he's buying his time. He's knowing that, hey, listen, I know I done did X, Y, Z, and she's accepted it. You owe me. You owe him at that point.
It's like bait.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like bait. You put it out there, you nibble a little bit.
I thought it was reparations.
No, you didn't. Stop.
All right, thank you.
Hey, y'all heard it. Hey, we got a question. Hold on. We got a question in the back.
Question in the back.
Hold on, I can't hear him.
What? I'm sorry.
Hey, I can't hear him in the back.
Great questions.
Let me get some respect for the brother in the back.
Cameron. How you doing, everybody? My name is Cameron. I'm 24 years old. I graduated from Howard University. We're on Boyd Field over here.
Let's go.
Come on. So, just a quick question for you. How old were you? I know everybody's different. How old were you when your whole phase was over? How did you know it was over? And after that, how did you transition into dating more quality women?
So for me, I was about 35. Once it started for me, and I had an issue. Some men have events that happen to them, and that's kind of what happened to me. I had a chick try to set me up. You know, because I was out talking to so many women and dealing with so many women, this chick tried to set me up, you know, at that particular time. And that's when I was like, I'm doing too much. I'm moving around too much. I'm not vetting women enough. So I had to take a step back. And then when I got with my ex, I was about 36, and I didn't have the desire or want to be cheating and running around and doing all that. So that's when I knew. When you can turn down women, attractive women, that's when you know you about done with it. Like, all right, let me chill out with this here woman over here. So it was about 35 for me, and I know a lot of men also right around that 35 so-ish age want to try to get out of that. So that's what it was for me.
All right. Hold on.
What was the other part? Oh, okay, yeah. So one of the major problems that a lot of whole phase men have when they come out of the whole phase is caring. Because when a man is in his whole phase, he don't care. He don't care about your feelings. He don't care about none of that. And then when you actually get a woman that you care about, now you done spent 15 years not caring about their feelings, what they want to do, or anything. It was all sex. It's what you was chasing. That's what the whole phase man is chasing. So when you're done with that, you have to reprogram your mind into caring about a woman that you say that you love or want to be with. That's a tough thing for men to do at that time. So you have to really focus on changing the way you think about women. Because now you're saying that you care about this woman. So now you have to care. You have to try to put in the effort to make sure that she's good. Whereas before you did. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Can y'all hear me?
No, I can't really hear you.
Oh, okay. My name is Sela.
What's up, Steve?
I have a question because we talked a little bit about the whole uniform.
Say that again?
We talked a little bit about the whole uniform.
Okay.
And first of all, I respect a lot of the things that you said, and I agree with you, and I like the fact that you are like speaking candidly about this to women, because a lot of women don't want to hear this like hard truth, but it's the truth. Like you said, men don't care.
We don't.
Y'all don't care, okay? So my question is, how do you account for the men who love hoes and the men who marry women that they perceive to be hoes? The Kim Kardashians or the women that they know other men lust after and that wear that whole uniform. How do we account for that as women? And how do you tell us like, oh, don't dress like this or don't show up this way? Because real men who want to marry you wouldn't go after you if you show up that way. When we see men marrying women who show up that way.
Okay, so go ahead, those men really, I'm gonna tell you right now, them men are stupid. They suckers. Because as we see with Kanye and Kim, as we see with Offset and Cardi B, and most of these here other women, it's a bad movie in most cases. So men, you also have to take into account the type of man that's marrying that woman also. Because you do have men that go into the strip clubs and fall in love, right? They go in there and want to take a woman out the strip. Baby, you ain't got to do this. Put your titties up. You ain't got to do this. You have men like that. But are those really quality men? I don't think that most women would characterize the men that you named that did marry these chicks as quality men. Even if you look at a chick like Nicki Minaj, her man is he's got issues, right?
Go to bed.
He's got other criminal issues that he had. So
Rapist, was it?
I believe so.
Right.
I didn't allegedly. So I don't know
he
for
was
sure.
prosecuted.
Okay.
He was prosecuted for that.
But so you got to look at the type of men. So the type of men that most women want are solid men that have their money together, their finances together, and their mental together. Those types of men a lot of times have a lot to lose. And they know that if they get with a woman that's a hoe, it's a greater chance of him having problems down the line with her or losing what he has amassed.
And we see it all the time.
So yes, you will always have exceptions to the rule. Of course, there's always exceptions. But most men that have their life.
Yo, good energy, good people. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Outlaw, one half of the dynamic duo Facts and Law. And right now we're at my favorite local grocery store and liquor store, El Torito, located at 5830 West 16th Street. This is where I come get all my drink from my guests. Come on, let me show you over here. You come in, you know what I'm saying? You come, they got everything. My boy Angel's gonna make sure you straight. What's up, brother? How's it going? Good, man, good. Let's get it. So look, check it out. I gotta come get my drink, of course. You know what I'm saying? But also, if y'all into that Don Julio, Angel got the best prices. What they do, something like this, you know what I'm saying? Listen, he got the best prices, and when you come, mention Facts and Law sent you, you'll get a 10% discount. How much, bro?
10% discount. You must mention Facts and Law.
Let's get it, man. Listen, 5830 West 16th Street, El Torito. Only place I go. You do it. Peace, bro.
Thank you. All right.
All right.
Want to seriously get into relationships with women that present themselves as hoes. Will they sleep with them? Of course, men love hoes that act like hoes. That's why we go to strip clubs and all this here other stuff, right? Men will be on their pages trying to get them in the DMs and everything. But that's most times the extent of it. It's the sexual part of it. When it comes to something serious, most times it ain't happening like that with the type of men women want to date.
I completely
I hope
agree.
that answered your question.
I hope that answers your question. I completely agree. Before we get into this this next segment, is there anybody in here that disagrees?
We have one more question.
We have a question? All right.
My question is, I have to stand up. Okay. So my question is a whole phase mandatory? Is this something that all men do?
Nope.
Okay. And so what is it about the man who does have a whole phase that makes him accountable for him having that whole phase if it's not something that all men do and all men need?
So let me touch on that. So one thing I will say is you also have to look at it this way. Men and women are very, very different, right? As a man, in order for a man to even be a hoe, he has to bring some type of value. Whether that is the way he looks, the way he carries himself, if he is a top of the class, like a man has to build value for women to want him. Yep. You can't be a hoe and be a nothing ass nigga, right? Hold on. Let me explain what I mean with that.
I know what you mean.
You can't be a hoe and not be wanted by multiple women, right? Multiple women have to want you. For you to be a hoe as a woman, it's very different. All you have to do is say yes. It's very different. Men have to build value in order to be with a woman. Women are born with their value. By you being a female in general, you have the ability to have sex every day that you want to. As a man, you have to work for it. I don't care if you ain't shit nigga, you ain't got no job. You better make sure you look good. You better have some good game.
I'm just saying,
hold on, listen.
I'm not talking about the women.
I'm talking about the fact of it. So when it comes to those men who has to and who doesn't, a lot of men that don't have that phase don't have the opportunity. They don't have the capabilities to go through that phase. So they may not even get to it. They may not even have anybody that wants that. However, you have to remember that as a man, if you do go through that phase, right, that's because you're being chose. They're saying, okay. They're saying, okay, you can do this. You can do that. Because a man can't have sex with a woman unless she allows it.
Okay.
Unless he's taking it.
But again.
So you're talking about the accountability from the hoe.
Right. No, I'm just saying, no, because I'm saying there are a lot of men who have everything. They have swag, they have talent, they have money, and they still choose to not have a whole phase. They have the opportunity. Jalen Hurts got plenty of opportunity and a contract to go with it, but he chose to put a ring on his girlfriend's
finger. That don't mean he ain't a hoe, sweetheart.
I'm just saying, but I'm saying there's still, you said that there's some men who do and there's some men who don't.
Yes, so let me explain.
So
only most men can't be hoes, ladies. Most men do not get sex out here. They just did a study here. Male virginity in the United States is at an all-time high at 30%.
Yep.
Hold on, let me finish. There's a word for men now. It's called incel. Look it up. It's involuntarily celibate.
Yep.
They don't get sex. 63% of men under the age of 30 are single and at home watching porn.
Yeah, we went to school
Most
with them.
men can't get sex, especially now, because they don't have the characteristics.
Right.
Most men have a lot of things that women don't necessarily like. Women like height in men. Women like finances with men, and all these different things. A lot of men are now socially awkward because of the phone. They don't know how to talk to women anymore. So a lot of them aren't getting sex. It's only like the top 20-25% of men that's getting sex.
Yeah.
And the women love men that either are hoes or were hoes. Most women don't like men who can't be hoes because most of y'all know them men. Most of y'all know socially awkward, out of shape men that work at GameStop and wear Velcro Skechers.
And the moment you give them a chance,
here's the
they
thing.
try to act like the dude who got it.
But here's the thing though, y'all have to
Let me
remember,
finish.
women only think about the men that they like. Y'all don't think about, so let me ask you this. Out of 10 men that try and talk to you, how many of them do you say okay?
Not even 2.
How many? Out of 10 men that try and holler at you, how many do you give a chance? Out of 10 men that try and holler
Y'all
at
just
you,
said not to go
how
on
many
the
do you
date.
give a chance?
Which one is it? Y'all said don't go on the date.
Answer the question. I just need a number. Out of 10 men that try and holler at you, how many do you give a chance?
I don't know.
2, right? So that's 80% of niggas that try to holler at you that you don't even think about, that you've turned down. So out of those 80% of men, how many other women do you think are giving them a chance? Y'all don't, hold on. No, listen. It doesn't matter. Look, don't change this, don't change the numbers. Listen. Hold on. I'm not asking, listen, I'm not asking for listen. You don't have that many options that you would accept. Stop it. Brittany, stop it.
Women have.
You don't have that many options that you will accept.
Yeah.
So wait, hold on. Before we even get past this, I don't want us to get away from what I just said. You just mentioned in your own validity, maybe 2 out of 10. That's a 20% chance that a man has to even get to know you. So out of that 20%, how many of those are going to get a chance to even have sex with you? These men, there's 80% of men that you say ain't worth a damn that you won't look at again. Those are the men that don't get a chance. Those are the men that we are the incels that we're talking about.
Let me give you an example. Do y'all follow? Do y'all follow Kendra G's dating show?
Hold on, listen.
Have you seen Kendra G's dating show? What's the money limit that 80% of the women say they want from a man? 6 figures, $100,000, right? Guess how many men in the United States they just eliminated? 85% of all men in the United States have just been eliminated off money alone.
Not black,
About
not white.
80% of women that's out here that wants to date. We ain't talked about nothing else. You talk about sexual orientation, you got to take that up to 90%.
Yep.
You talk about men that you want to be 6 feet, now you got to take that to 95%.
Right.
Then when you get to this small...
Listen.
Hold on. Then when you get to this small percentage of men that most women are attracted to or want to date, typically those men are going to be hoes or former hoes that's going to have a lot of choice.
They've been in the top 10 percentile all of their lives.
It is what it is. So as far as accountability for the men being hoes, the men are just going to be what they're going to be. They're not going to sit there and say, well, we shouldn't have all this sex with women when they have to work so hard to get it. It's not like you all, when that law was trying to explain. Getting sex for you all is like, it's the easiest thing in the world. All y'all can open up your DMs or go to Walmart or downtown and ask 10 men if they want to have sex, and they'll say, 9 of them will say, yeah, let's go. Most men can't do that. So for you all, it's different. Say that again.
Who are the women having sex with?
The same top 20% of men. Listen. The same top 20% of men. That is why the same top 20% of men will have 4 baby mamas. You dig what I'm saying? Because we are giving And when I say we, I mean as a people, women are giving the same top 20% of men the same opportunities to have their children.
He's 100%.
And we know this.
Look at
this.
Future. Look at Future.
No.
Nick Cannon, NBA. But I'm just making a point. I'm just making a point. Hold on.
Hold on, y'all. We can only hear one at a time. And she up here. Baby, I'm sorry. Teray, give her the mic. I couldn't hear her.
Did you have a question?
Yeah.
I was just saying that when it comes down to it, y'all was just saying how when you was the Kendra G dating show,
Yeah.
How the women said, oh, they only want to date people with six figures, and those 6 figures only goes to like the top 20% of men, and those are the only men that's getting ass basically. And I was just saying that even when you think about that, those are just polls on basically what a woman wants. But based on the men that we're actually dating, they're not always that top 20%. You know what I'm saying? And it's 9 times out of 10, it's within that 80%. They don't have the 6 figures. They're not always all tall. They're not always. You know what I'm saying? They're
But
not always,
it's not. No, when we say those statistics, we're saying what women want. But that's not who's having the children. When we say the top 20% of men are the same ones having the children, women are giving these same dudes the babies.
Well, who's accounting for the fatherless homes in the city, out south, out west?
I mean, I get that, but that doesn't change. That doesn't change the fact of the same top 20% of men are the ones having the children. Whether he was the nigga on the block that you thought was cute, or he was aggressive, or he was hood, or whatever. Hold on. That doesn't change that. All we're saying is it's a lot of the same men that are procreating out here. It's a big section of black men and men in general that are not having children, that are not having sex, that are not having the opportunity to even procreate.
Yeah, 54% of black men don't even have kids. 54%. 35% are married.
Hold on. I can only hear one at a time, y'all. Slow up. And she still, hold on, wait. Die. Hold on. Get the mic back if you're going to ask the question. Because they can't hear it.
I got you.
I disagree.
No. I've never had a whole phase, and I'm very proud of that, okay?
As you should be.
It's different for y'all.
I shouldn't be?
It's different for y'all.
Okay, let me explain to you something. I respect myself a lot. I grew up in a home where my mother decided to bring niggas all over in the house.
Hold on, Pink. Give me 1 second. Hey, y'all, listen. I know everybody in here. Can we get some respect for the lady with the mic? Come on, y'all. We trying to record this. We can't record it and put it out if everybody talking at the same time. Do me that solid. I'm sorry.
I am proud of that. I'm not knocking women or men for the phases that they go through. What I seen growing up as a child made me feel like I'm not going to put myself in that same position. So I didn't have to sleep around. I didn't have to go through the whole phase. I didn't have to go from this man and that man and this man, okay? I've been with 5 men my entire life, and I lost my virginity when I was 14, and I've been with each man more than a year. So I didn't have that phase, and I'm happy with not having that phase, you know, because I respect myself. I don't feel like I need to do that. I don't need to label a man to justify who I am as a female, who I am as a woman. That's just how I am. Anybody else can feel how they want to feel. That's just my personal opinion. So when he made that comment, I was like, nah, speak for some, right? But I get it. Men go through their phases just like women go through theirs. So that's just that's that part. But you said something about how women dress, and
that's perfect.
You said how women, if they dress like a hoe, we're going to treat you like a hoe, right?
Most times, yeah.
I need to understand something. Is it how we're dressed is how you're going to treat me, or how I dress is how you're going to approach me? Because how you treat me is what I'm going to allow. You know, you're not going to treat me like a hoe unless I allow you to treat me like a hoe. That shows you that I'm a hoe. So I'm not. If I can dress like a hoe all day long. Let me rephrase. I'm gonna dress like a hoochie because I ain't a hoe. But if I put on what you call a hoe's uniform, of course you're gonna approach me that way, thinking that I'm finna do whatever with you. But if I correct your ass and tell you I don't think so, that's just how you approach me. How you treat me is what I allow.
Hold
So, what I want to say is, not that he's going to treat you a certain way, the men that approach you are going to treat you a certain way.
No, they can't treat you that way unless you allow.
I got what you're saying.
He's gonna approach you on some, baby, let me get some
I got-
If I say, no, shorty, I'm not on that, you need to find another
Those are the
group to
men that are
be
going to
with.
approach you.
I'm not allowing you to.
I got you. I got you.
All right, so check it out. Hey, this is perfect. Hey, listen, everybody in the room, listen. This is actually perfect. Hey, Pink, look, listen, Cliff, listen. This is actually perfect because this leads us into our next segment. SD, let's get it.
So it's not necessarily in treating you that way is just like an afterthought afterwards, right? But that's how he's going to perceive you, and it'll knock a lot of women out of the running with a quality man because he perceives you as a whole.
So what if that you said a quality man?
Yes.
So what if that quality man comes to me dressed in some New Balance, a black T-shirt, and some
Trying to get some of this charge.
Like how they say, rich
Who's right here? Let me get some of this charge.
Like how niggas dress when we got
Okay.
I got it. Don't trip.
What I'm trying to say is, let's put the shoe on the other foot.
Okay.
Y'all dress like hoes too.
No, we don't.
Yes.
Hold on.
Hey, listen.
Wait a minute.
Hey, listen.
Y'all don't know how a man hoe dress because y'all not woman.
How do you?
I got this. Let me get in.
How you gonna tell me?
Hey, tag me. Hey, tag me. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Wait.
That is the biggest bullshit I've heard in the last 25 years. A man does not dress like a goddamn hoe. A man can dress like a nigga. Hey, a man can dress like a nigga that you might like to look at. He might be fly, he might be this, but he ain't walking around with his dick out. He's not walking around with his goddamn dick out. He's not walking around. Hey, listen, I say it all the time.
What?
Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on. Only one of us can be arguing at the same time.
We are.
Cliff.
We are.
Any place you go to find a man, you're not going to see that.
Cliff.
You see a woman in a skirt up to here with her titties out. You're going to see that, and he's going to approach her as such.
Okay, so what you supposed to do as such? Don't he have?
Hey, listen. Hey, Pink, listen.
Hey, I'm sorry, Law.
You got it, bro.
Real quick.
Hey, listen. Everybody, I need y'all to listen.
Hold on. Let me explain something to you.
Hey, let us talk.
This is the difference. Most men don't care about being called hoes or treated like them. If they out trying to show off their dick print, sweetheart, he don't care. Most women do. Most women do care about being labeled a hoe. Those men don't. So you can't compare what women do. We different. We're different. And this here is another thing that I was going to say as far as the whole phase goes. The consequences for men and women are different. Regardless of how we feel about it. For men, it can be good when they go through it, only because a small percentage of them go through it. For women, most times it's detrimental. And that's according to the psychologists and the professionals that talk to these women. Most women that are on antidepressant medication, anxiety medication, it's because of the sexual partner that they have. Not only that, women experience sexual regret way more than a man and have an 80% chance of not having a happy marriage the more bodies they have. According to the professionals, when you read these studies. And a man's marital unhappiness never goes as high as a woman's. Never, because we're different. So a whole phase, it's not that a woman can't. If you want to sleep with a bunch of men, go ahead. That's your prerogative. But the consequences are different, and a lot of women don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. You all treat sex different. Most times, in order for most women to lay down with a man, she got to feel something for dude. She got to like him some type of way in order to lay down with him, unless she a ho-hoing out here, right? For a man, we ain't got to know your last name. We ain't got to like nothing about you. You going to give me some head? That's how men do when they hoes. And they'll take it and don't think nothing about it. But women are different. So it's not that you can't be a hoe. It's just different consequences. That's also why it's not respected for women to be hoes. It's not respected because you all don't do any work in order to be a hoe, and men have to. So.
Okay, we have some questions. If you do not have the mic, please put your question.
Hey, hold on, wait, listen, hold on. Listen, I know we all passionate about it and we feeling a certain way, but in order for you to yell and say your point in the crowd, you need a mic.
Yeah.
All right? You need a mic. If you don't have a mic, raise your hand or don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Because we can't hear you and it messes up the production. This is still a production. Allow us to get that out.
Yeah. Pause.
Thank you.
But y'all can treat men however you want to based on how you dress. That's up to you.
And I get it. There is a difference between men and women.
You don't have a mic. You don't have a mic.
Yeah.
Get a mic.
So I have the mic, and I actually have a question
Okay.
for you, Mr. Hoface. How old are you?
I'm 43.
You're 43, and are you married?
No.
Thank you.
What is? What's? Oh, let her keep the mic. Wait. So I don't get a mic up. What does that have to do with anything?
It has a lot to do with it.
What is
because
that?
You're sitting here and you're trying to talk to women about how to be married and the whole phase and all this, but you're not married yourself.
But wait a minute.
So you can't practice what you preach.
Okay, hold on. I never said how to get married. I talked about quality men.
But are you a quality man if you're 40 and not married?
Yeah, but hold on.
Listen.
Hold on. I'm a guy.
43.
I'm a guy. I never said that I was a relationship or marriage expert. I'm a whole phase expert. Now at this point in my life, as being a quality man, would I like to get married? Sure. Am I the type of man? Do I have the characteristics that a lot of women like?
That has not been married.
So listen. I want to hold on, bro, because I want to address that.
Like that doesn't make sense.
What we need to do is stop listening to the name, and that's why I thought it was funny when I met my bro. Was his name. People get turned off by the name and not listening to what it is. The name is the whole phase expert, meaning when I was in my whole phase, I learned and understood what it was and telling you how to understand that as well. He's not saying, oh, this is what you need to do. He's telling women, hey, listen to what I understand a whole phase man is going through and what you need to look out for. Stop taking the opportunity to listen to that name and not and cut yourself off as opposed to taking the message. He's trying to explain to you, this is what whole phase man go through, this is what they look like, and this is how you can avoid that.
And then on the backside of that, now that I've been out of that and turned into a different type of man, now I try to get women to understand what the quality man wants to see in a woman. It's not that'll get you closer to marriage. I didn't even think about marriage until I was 36, 37. It wasn't even in my mind. And my parents been married 40 years, still married. I didn't think about it for myself until 6 years ago. So it's one of those things. So now I try to help women to get out their way so they can avoid whole phase men and so that they don't mess up with quality men. Will it always lead to marriage? No. But you'll have a better experience dealing with men of quality that try to correct certain things with you so it'll better your chances for the possibility of getting married. It is what it is. So, I get what you're saying.
So listen. We can continue. Wait, listen. We can continue to go there, but there's somewhere else I want to go, and this is going to be kind of like the crescendo. You dig what I'm saying? So one thing that me and my good brother SD talk about, he has a pod that I love, right? Because as y'all know, most of y'all, probably all y'all know, I'm a father of 3 daughters, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm big on wanting my daughters to get married. But I also see what we dealing with out here. You know what I'm saying? We see the different things that go on. We see the way the online persona portrays itself and the way that can affect you. So my good brother here has a podcast called
Marriage or Mattress.
Marriage or Mattress. That means marriage material or mattress material.
That's right.
We can look at your page as a man and decide on if we think you are marriage material or mattress material based on the way you present yourself. So right now, I am asking for 3 ladies to have their pages critiqued by us right now in front of the entire room and see what we think. We got 3? Let's go, baby.
Yeah, and this is the thing, like, regardless if a man is a hoe, not married, married, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing.
Listen.
Let me tell y'all one thing. Most men think alike.
Yep.
Most men think alike, whether he's single, whether he's been a hoe, or
whether
he's
you're incel, all that shit.
So whether or not that man is married or not, a lot of times it don't even matter because men quite a bit think alike. So let's go. Who we got?
All right, so I saw 3 hands come up, and I'm definitely going to bring you ladies to the forefront. Now, here's the thing. At your page, it's a couple things I need. Your page has to be open. It can't be private, right? And your page private, so take it off. But here's my thing. We also want, when we call your page up, we want everybody in the room to go to your Instagram, and we're all going to review it. So you can see what SD thinks, what I think, and then we'll go from there. And we're also going to tell you our personal opinions on what we see. All right? So first, I know we have, don't put your hand, I already saw your hand. So we have the 3 already. So first we're going to start with Miss Di. Then we're going to start with Miss Brittany. And then we're going to go with Miss Sela. All right? So do me a favor, Miss Di. Get the mic, and I want you, hold on, right here. Get the mic, and I want everybody to pull your phone out, pull her page up, so we can all look at it and critique it together. Now, what we're doing, listen, when we critique this page, it's not to shame anybody, but it's to give you an honest opinion on what we look at, what we see, and the different things that as a man talk about. I have a group chat with my cousins. About 80% of them are in this room right now. They'll send a page and we will critique it because that matters. If you're looking for a wife, if you're looking for someone that might be fun, like he said, mattress material or marriage material, and that's something we're going to discuss. Y'all ready?
DYE.
So go ahead, talk about the page and read it out loud.
DYESAMONE. And I think this is.
Hold on. We ain't asked for all that.
No, I just want to say something about. No,
listen.
it's not about my page.
Hold on,
It's just what you're doing.
Hold on,
No,
listen.
it's just about what you're doing. I promise it's not about me or my
I'm
page.
giving a disclaimer before you say it. Listen, y'all. It's not about explanations. It's the initial reaction.
Oh no, I get you.
It's an initial reaction.
No, I'm not trying to give an explanation, but I feel like this is a learning moment for me.
DYE. Hold on. DYE.
DYE.
SAMONE.
Di Simone. And I just think this is a learning moment because I think I do pride myself as a woman to do what I want. But I don't know what men are attracted to and what they look for in a wife. So it's funny because in my head as a woman, I'm thinking they're going to come up here and ask me questions about my lifestyle and what I do. And that's not what y'all care about. That's the reason why you're going straight to the page because you're looking at the external. So I think that's interesting.
So, y'all get, I'm good.
Has everybody had an opportunity to pull up that page?
All right. So, sweetheart, I'm just looking at your page here, all right?
Mm-hmm.
This is how, and fellas.
Listen, everybody, listen.
If y'all got her page pulled up.
Do you have it up? Everybody, can I get a show of hands who got the page pulled up?
Who got her page pulled up right now? All
That's
right,
pretty good.
So, now, looking at this, you in your panties.
Hush.
Hold on. You in your panties and your underwear on the bed.
Hold on, bro. Yo, what we doing? You got it, bro.
All right. So this is how men are gonna come to your page.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mm-hmm. You on the bed with your panties on and your underwear. All right. You hear that? Yes, sir. Let me tell y'all what that yes, sir was. That's a mattress yes, sir. All right. Because the page you got a lot of things on here. Here you naked.
That's Cardi B. That's
not you?
That's Cardi B.
Well, it look like you.
That's Cardi B. But I do have.
But you got a lot of body. You got a lot of stuff showing here where you turned around, showing the booty cheeks, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Men are gonna come to your page, and they are not gonna think potential wifey when they come to your page because of what you're showing here. You bent down, squatted down like this here. These here, that remind me of the Lil' Kim photo back in the day. That ain't you
This
either?
one?
Yeah, that ain't
That's a
you.
90s outfit. How
So,
did that
so,
make
but
me
I
feel?
wanna chime in on
Because
that.
my legs
There's
open,
also a
that's why-
picture.
okay,
Yes.
that
Look,
makes
there's a
sense.
picture where I see, honestly,
That's
you're,
the one he just pulled up.
listen, you're sitting on the bed. Listen, men that are looking for more than just a sexual experience
Well, all these
don't
pictures are
want to
from
necessarily
relationships.
see
I
you
wasn't
with the
looking
crotch
for it.
open
I
or
understand what you're
in your
saying. I
panties.
understand.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that tells a man, yo, it might be open for business. When you show certain things, a man is going to look at it a certain way. If I can, and I say it all the time, if I can see your nipples and your asshole online, it's probably for sale. Not saying, and I can't see.
No, I get what you're
I can't
saying.
see
I don't take it
that on
personal.
you.
No, but I don't take it
what I'm
personal.
saying is, we have to be very aware
I'm
of the
very
things
open
that
for
we do,
constructive criticism.
because that's a way a man is going to look at it and or respect it or not.
100%. And on this here picture, your nipples is clearly visible on this picture, right?
Yeah, they are.
What am I gonna think as a man coming to your page seeing this here? I'm not gonna think she might have potential to be a girlfriend. The dude is gonna be thinking about taking you to one time, and that's pound time.
You mean them nipples? Them nipples not for breastfeeding my children?
Hey, they don't look. They look.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying.
It's
though.
a lot of skin showing,
Can I
and that's
just
how
say
men
something
gonna
real
look
quick?
at it.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
I just want to say something real quick, and this is to the men. And one thing about me, I do enough work in my community for me to dress how I want to dress, and when I step out and people see me, they know how to respect me and everything of that nature. But this is not to take away from what you're saying, but this is why I feel like a lot of men have the problems they have as well, because y'all are not judging women based on their character, but based on what they wear. And I do want to say, and this is just coming from, because everybody has a story, just like as y'all men have a story, this is just women, because this is
Hold on, y'all, shut up, please. I don't want to say shut up. Come on,
because
y'all.
of my relationships that I've had, I've always had men who just respect what I do and respect how I see myself, respect the way that I build my confidence, things of that nature. I was due to get married, so don't think that I haven't had quality men. I've had quality men. But at the same time, I feel like I, as a woman, I can't speak for other women, but I, as a woman, kind of yearn for the same, because I feel like when men get a woman, and I understand why, because y'all want to take care of us, but I feel like I yearn for the same freedom that y'all kind of, and I'm not trying to compare it, but I just yearn for freedom, and I want to be seen for who I am. But I understand that just hearing, and this is what I had to learn while dating, I can't expect y'all to think like a woman. All I can do is understand how y'all think as men in order to attract the men that I want. So that's why I want to say that this podcast has definitely opened up to my eyes to a lot of, I guess you could say, the feminist mindset that a lot of people may have, because I was very stern on, okay, I want to just dress how I dress and present myself how I want to. I want to be the whole package. Like they said, if we see you marrying these type of women, it's like, okay, well, if I have this, and everything that y'all go for, not just, if I can make you lust for me too, then I can have it. But after being in a room with quality men and looking at their reactions.
I get it. We're not saying that. All we're telling you right now is it's very, very simple. If a man comes across your page, it's two things we are categorizing this as: marriage or mattress material. That's it. You know, it's not about your upbringing and this, that, and the other. It's more so about the very simplistic way on how you present yourself online. We're not worried about we don't know about the intricacies of your upbringing and so on, right? It's not about that. It's more so about what is she presenting that makes me want to learn more, right? If I want to learn more, am I trying to learn more so I can crack it? Or am I trying to learn more because shorty decent and I want to try and build something with her? You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I get what you're saying.
it's not about, we don't know any of that. We're looking at this solely as shorty followed me back. Let me see what her page looked like. So take it from there. Don't go so deep into it. We're just saying, how do you present yourself online? And that's something that I always try and push out there because it does matter. We go through it all the time. Yeah.
Go ahead. Hold on. Go.
You got it. Yeah.
Go ahead.
It is a double standard.
Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to hear her. Hold on, y'all. Hey, she need a mic. Is it a mic over there? Go. Just talk loud.
Okay. You guys, as you said, you're judging, like I say, marriage or mattress, right? Are you going off of what the girl has on in the like, because you can be sexy without
Yeah, slutty.
yes. So
And then we gonna get into that. We're gonna show you.
Yes.
So because let's not pretend like sex don't sell. So a lot of people who have open Instagram pages are selling a product, whether it's makeup, hair, nails, eyelashes, I don't care, shoes, whatever. And I'm speaking for the women, not for the men. I'm speaking for the women. Most times, that's how we gonna get your attention.
Don't trip. But look, we gonna get into that. We gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? We want to show the contrast in slutty versus
you. Yeah. Listen, women are always gonna get men's attention. When they presenting sex, they're always gonna do it, whether you sexy or whether you slutty. You gonna get men's attention. But when men come to your page, if we see sexy, we like sexy is okay, as long as it's not slutty. When we talking about somebody that we want to take serious, it's okay to be sexy. You could wear a nice low cut dress, whatever the case, showing cleavage. You got your thigh out, whatever the case. But it's a difference between that and a sheer bra with your titties out.
Those are two nipples in your asshole.
Yes, those are two different things. And you're going to get two different reactions from men. Men will come there and look at that and double tap it and like your titties all day long. But he ain't going to take you home to mama 9 times out of 10. He going to take you home to the mattress, not to go meet his mama. 9 times out of 10. That's how men think. And women have to, one thing that women, that a lot of women do is they try to get men to look at things how they look at things. Women don't think it's that bad. They think that, hey, this is just how I am, whatever the case. I shouldn't be judged for what I wear. Well, that sounds good, but that's not how men look at it. Men are going to judge you based off of how you present yourself. It don't matter how women feel about it. It don't matter what you think about it. Men are not going to change because y'all don't like it. We pick wives. We pick women to be in relationships. You all don't approach men 9 times out of 10 to go get in relationships with. So that's just how men are going to do it. Go ahead. What's your question?
So if a woman is conservative, then you don't look. So
that's not true. That's false.
That is not true.
Absolutely false.
That's
all right, hold on, listen. All right, hey, Lady Di, I want to appreciate you for being brave enough to come through. All right, who's next? I know I saw a couple ladies, and I know you both by name very well. So who coming up? Let's go, Britt. Yeah. No, we already know.
You was back there erasing? Were you back there erasing? Here, tell me.
Get the mic. Your name. What's her page again?
Here, you tell them. You spell it out for them.
Britt, what is it again?
Gorgeous BSA.
Gorgeous, right.
Spell it out for them over the mic.
Okay.
All right, y'all. She finna tell y'all her page.
My page is gorgeous.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. I can hear everybody talking but Britt. Hey, let me get that. Respect. Let's go.
My IG handle is gorgeousbxx.
Gorgeous BXX. Are you listening? Are you listening?
Kisses.
Are you listening?
Hugs and kisses. XX. It's XX.
XX mean doom
to us.
No.
So what we looking like, bro?
All right. So what we got back here? Did you go ahead and delete some pictures?
No.
You didn't delete no pictures?
No, I did not. Everybody knows I have 13 posts. No,
I don't think she deleted much because, hey, her big cousins be on her ass.
Ain't nothing on there.
Let's
So,
go. Let's go, SD.
From what I can see, you do have some sexy outfits on. This one with the white dress here. I don't know if y'all on her page.
Are y'all on the page? Did y'all pull up?
This is a sexy outfit. It's covering the titties.
Let them cook.
You can't see through it. It's sexy. It's right there. Cause one cough and the titty gonna fall out the bottom. But it's not slutty. The other ones you got on here with the bathing suits and all that, you on the beach.
I'm in Mexico.
You at the beach.
Okay.
You got on the bathing suit. So I would say that most men would come to your page and think more of a marriage type of thing.
Let's go.
We're going on trip.
Let's go.
Yeah, because it's different if you sitting on your sink in your panties and bra than if you at the beach in a bathing suit. Right? Those are two different things. Right? So and not to go back to you, but you were just at home with your panties on. Right? Men are gonna look at that totally different than we look at her at the beach in her bathing suit. So it's how you do what you do, how you present what you're doing. You know what I mean? How you present what you're doing is gonna tell men how to categorize you. We categorize women.
Facts.
It don't matter if you don't
rank
like
them. We categorize.
We rank you.
All of that.
We say, oh man, she a 6. She a 5.
She a 8.
She a 8.
Two,
She a 9. That's
whatever.
just what men do. And it don't matter if women don't like it. It's a hard thing for women to understand. So I would just tell you, keep doing what you're doing with your page. It's not bad at all.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
Let's go.
Who next?
You feel me? All right. I think we have one more brave lady.
Come on up here.
Come on, C. Let's go, Sheila.
Excuse me, babe. Oh, sorry.
What is your page so everybody in the room can pull it up and also critique together?
Okay, so my Instagram is Soulfully. So it's SEESOULFULLEE. It's kind of long. See Soulfully, pink picture, that's me. Like C, like you're looking. CSEESOULFULLEE. See Soulfully.
Y'all there?
Y'all got it? We good? We ready to go?
Y'all got it? Okay, cool. So, just from the few pictures that I see, I mean, like this outfit here, she got on it's a skirt that's up around the thigh. Skirt.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
It's a skirt.
Skirt.
With the stomach out shirt, that's sexy. It's sexy. It's not too much. It's not slutty. She got on the bathing suit, but she in a boat at the beach. Whatever the case. She in the pool. You gotta back up. She in the pool, so she got on the bathing suit. Most men gonna come to this page, and I like to swipe over too to the tagged photos and the reels, because I have seen where women had OnlyFans and
it open
on the tagged photos that wasn't on her regular page, and even on these here photos, you got some sexy pictures in lingerie. Look like you was modeling or something like that, but you can't see through them.
Wait,
she worked out. She a
crowd?
fitness model.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see she got the muscles back here, but yeah, I think most men will come to your page. And you play football? Okay, tackle football.
So let me ask y'all this. Do y'all see some of the differences in what men are saying in the pages and the different things that we look at? You know what I'm saying? It's a very big difference from something looking slutty versus something looking sexy. You know what I'm saying? You can be very wholesome and sexy at the same time. You dig what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be your booty cheeks. It doesn't have to be your crotch. It don't have to be your nipples showing. Like, to me, the very best thing that you can do as a woman is show a real man what class look like. You know what I'm saying? You can pay for school, but you can't buy class. You dig what I'm saying? And now you're sitting here listening to men, like real men. Like, the men in here are business owners, are men that take care of families, like real men telling you what real men look for. At least take the opportunity to listen to what we're saying, to the different things that we say we want. It's not about everybody else out there. Just take an opportunity to listen to us, because we're trying to tell you what we think is valuable to us. We're trying to tell you what we think you should do. And if you want a man like that, put it in the back of your mind at least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, a lot of women have issues being corrected. But a lot of times, man, if I can't correct a woman when she's wrong, like respectfully and lovingly correct, then I don't want nothing to do with her. There's no point for me to protect her at that point. You know what I'm saying? If she can't listen to good sound reasoning and different things where I'm trying to guide her and direct her, if she can't listen to that, there's no point for me to protect or provide for her at that point. So, that's how men in certain positions are going to look at it.
Yep.
So when you listen to certain men say certain things, it might sting a little bit. It might sting, but if it stings, a lot of times it's something that you need to change. It's because the shoe fits. And if the shoe fits, then you need to look in yourself and see what changes you can make in order to attract the type of man that you want. Because clearly for a lot of people, they haven't been able to do that in all this time. So,
man, listen. All right, we got a question before I wrap it out.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't give you one. I didn't tell her. So men gonna come to your page and think marriage or girlfriend potential and things like that. Not mattress. There was nothing on there.
See, you a wife.
Mattress material.
Let's go. We got some wives out here. Let's go, man. Hey, what I'm gonna say, Di, is clean up some of it, and you a wife too. You feel me? Clean up some of that, you a wife too. We got some wives out here. We just gotta act like it.
Follow marriage or mattress. Marriage _or_mattress.
Yeah.
All right. I go live every Tuesdays 8:30, and I have women join my page live, and I go through their pages.
They willingly join it
Yes.
to have it critiqued by him and his boy. What's your boy name? Go give him a shout.
I do it by myself now. He had to drop out.
I might have to jump in with my boy. Hey, what's your name, dude?
Say again.
I might have to jump in with you, man.
Yeah, pause.
Let's
Yeah,
get it.
for sure.
No Diddy. No Diddy. No Diddy. Even though I know, no Diddy. No Diddy. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
But look, hey, I'm trying to tell you, y'all, it does matter. You know what I'm saying? I try and make sure my girls understand it because it's a very big deal to me. You dig what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that your value, you're born with, right? You're born with that value. As a man, we have to build that value. So just make sure you protect the value that you're born with. You don't have to put all that out there because you're going to garner that attention regardless, especially when you are a quality woman that comes from exactly the way you carry yourself, the things that you project, the way you present yourself matters. First impression is everything in anything that you do. Let's make sure that we remember that matters when it comes to presenting yourself online, because that shit is there forever.
Yeah, and real quick before we go.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. I brought my son with me.
Let's go, good brother. Yeah. You see him with
my son with me.
You see him with the same face.
Come to the podcast.
Yeah.
With me, man. Listen.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the dads out here.
Yeah.
Hey, I told y'all I was in the streets at a young age, right?
You feel me?
Hey, man, it is what it is. But yeah, I had to throw that out there. He's 25. He's getting it all together. Listen.
Yeah. Yeah,
he ain't like me.
Yeah, we gonna put you on street.
He's not like me.
On Front Street. Let's
He's
go.
not like me. So
let's
yeah.
get it.
Let's
Hey,
let
listen,
it
man. Listen. Hey, we coming to a close. Look, when I tell you I appreciate each and every one of you that came out and also stayed, I had a ball. I'm very appreciative. This is my, real talk, my first opportunity to do something of this magnitude without my partner. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, y'all, he had some family business going on, and so I had to hold it down. But you know, come on, man, y'all know what it is. And all my people came out, showed out, and SD, let them know where to find you, what you got going next, and all that good stuff, bro.
All right, so the whole phase expert is an underscore after each word. The underscore whole, all that. All right, I got Marriage and Mattress. I just started that maybe a month or two ago.
Yeah.
I'm also on Tonight's Conversation podcast. I travel around with them sometimes. Hold a Husband's podcast. I'm also a high voltage electrician for ComEd. That's what I do by career.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
18 years with them. So pay y'all light
Let's
bill.
go.
All right. I've got 3 books. I haven't released them yet, but one is finished. So look out for that. It's called Whole Phase Secrets. And then Hotistics, Volume 1 and Volume 2 is coming out. So you can find me on YouTube too, the Whole Phase Expert. That's what it is.
You dig. Listen. I appreciate it. I love my brother for coming out, man. Listen, I have had the opportunity to meet this brother, and then I brought him on the show. I'm like, this nigga is cooking. I gotta sharpen my fucking sword because he on his shit, and I love it, man. I'm just enthralled with everything y'all brought tonight. I'm so glad that everybody, for the most part, I can see enjoyed themselves. We have some good shit, and I also want to tell you, y'all know what it is. It's your boy Chicago Outlaw, the West Side Legend. If you want to follow me, it's Chicago Outlaw, CHICAGO UTLAW. The same O in Chicago is the same O in Outlaw. It's only one. And if you want to follow us, it's the Facts and Law Pod Show. It's a pod show, not a podcast. You need to see this fly. I sure appreciate y'all. We gonna keep it going. And until the next time, peace. Let's get it.